Hello guys, we're back at it again with some Ocarina of Time. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Techie. How are you doing? We're gonna be playing some Ocarina of Time. Yesterday, we stopped at Dodongo's Cavern, so we're gonna get back into it. Hold on. I have to turn off my rumble on my controller. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My rumble was on and it was bothering me. I'm playing on the Switch. Alright, let's try this again. Dodongo's Cavern. Alright, I absolutely hate these BMOs. And Navi's back at it again. I'm very rusty at Ocarina of Time, if you haven't noticed. If audio is off, just let me know, and I will do my best to make it better. These little baby Dodongos without getting too hurt. Get up here, over here. Snuck up on me. Keys and mini fight. I always loved how the Zelphos looked in this game. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first time Zelphos appeared. month I'll be playing Ocarina of Time on the Switch 2 when that gets released. And we'll get to see them more in that game. Much more. Alright. Now, I believe I needed a torch. I need to light all of these torches. Yep. To unlock that. Yeah, these are the dongos. They breathe fire. They only have 2 legs. And they are very tedious to defeat. And they blow up. Alright. I think that unlocked the other side. And there's Beamos. Trying to shoot me with his deadly lasers. I love the 1-frame animation going to the turtle mode with young Link here. When I first played this, that animation really stuck out to me because it was like one of the first ones mid-gameplay, not like an actual cutscene. And I thought it was really cool for no reason. So yesterday we ended up cutting it short, but today the goal is to at least get to the forest temple. And we might do some progress in it, it just depends on how far we get into stream. Other than that, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Is this a... Yeah, it's a gold sculpture. Thought there was one in this room. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get all the gold Skulltulas. It's going to be most likely when I come across them. It's just a casual playthrough. The fire key's out of here. I think... I don't want to move the other ones because I believe they are enemies. I don't remember, and I don't want to find out. Well, at least he's not fire anymore. Very rickety bridge. Now we're on the second floor of where we came before. Probably one of the very few times Navi is useful. Navi is, other than time like just now, is very annoying. Link is also being annoying, not climbing up the ladder. Or jumping properly. There we go. Got a chest here. We got money. And we're gonna have some issues with this. We're gonna have a lot of issues with this. Come on, Link. Get it up on the ledge. Not on the ladder, on the ledge. Oh, come on. It's a good thing we have an endless supply of these. Come on. Is there a better way to do this? There we go. That was a weird animation. Alright. So that before, hit that. Crossed. Baby Dodongos. And once I defeat these, I'll show you something really cool about this room. With how well connected how they did 3D dungeons compared to past titles where there was mostly 2D. And they're over there taunting me. There we go. Go into turtle mode. Attack. I think he's wanting me to come over to him. Yep. Alright, so if you remember... Now, I never come over here, but I will for the sake of the stream. If you guys remember the original, the first boss fight with those guys, we're right above it. That's right down there. Now, I do not want to fall down there, because I would have to make the trek all the way back. I just thought that would be a little quick detail to point out. Okay. I had to be quick about this. Timer, because they should come back any second. Yep, I had plenty of time. Alright. This should be the dungeon item. Bomb bag. Now we don't have to pick up those bomb flowers anymore. I don't shortcut because there is a Skulltula in that room with the behind the bomb wall. So I don't think I want to go too far out of my way. Like I said, this is probably just going to be a casual playthrough. Nothing too fancy. I don't feel like 100%ing it on stream. Unless you guys want to see that. Set that on the sticks. Make the Dodongo's eyes red by blowing them up. And that will open his mouth. And if this is a Dodongo's skull, I'd hate to see... Get away from him. Oh god. I'd hate to see how big they actually are when they're alive. I know there's another Keese in there, but I'm just gonna ignore him. Just run through here. Really now? He had that play. Dude, I'm getting ganged up on these bats. Okay. He doesn't want to deal with it. If I die to this bat, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if there's something in this room or not. Because I think that's the way out. Oh, it's a Skulltula. Okay. That killed the, Nope. All I got was a single rupee, are you kidding me? But hey, I got a Skulltula. Die. I'm full on hearts. I don't need it. We'll at least make this shortcut, make it easy on us if we ever feel like returning later. Alright. I hear a bat. I'm getting that heart. Die. There. And he dropped nothing. Is audio okay? I don't know if my mod's still in chat right now. boss fight. Jump down the hole. It's not... This is probably my favorite boss in the entire game. And it sucks that there's not much like it. Throw a bomb in his mouth. Jump slash. Dodge him. And you repeat. King Dodongo. This should be the last one. And in my opinion, I think this probably has the more gruesome deaths for bosses. While he just burns alive in lava. And he will forever be stone. Alright, let's get the heart container and get out of here. And that's the second dungeon down. It's a very quick one when you don't do a whole lot. If he fell 1 foot forward, Link would have been dead. It's done, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once eat the delicious rocks from the Dongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. Can't believe that the Dongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. They were mostly babies. It's fine. I think we only killed one of them. So we're not entirely a terrible person. All this trouble must have been caused by the Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then I will open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. Aw. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? And with that, he gives us the Goron's Ruby. You obtain the Goron's Ruby. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Let's see off our brother. How about a big Goron hug? Oh god, they're trying to kill me again. Oh god, I almost died again. Right, he said go up and see the Great Fairy. We can now break these boulders. seeds while I'm at it. Boing boing. 2101. I think it's through this one. And here we are, the Great Fairies Fountain. I think this is the first time we're seeing one of these. Let's try that again. I originally played this on the 3DS, so, and very little on Nintendo 64, so controls are very fresh to me and new. I believe she gives us magic. I actually forget what she gives us. Charge attack. Okay. Get a magic meter now. So there's another Great Fairy at the castle. We might do that one later. And there's the magic attack. And that is a move that I will probably never use. Hey, let's talk to him. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons and hold on tight. We get a nice scenic view of Death Mountain and Kakariko Village. Not so much of a scenic view of Kakariko Village. Let's go into this hole inside the roof. It's definitely something that should be fixed. That is not a hole you want, especially that size of hole inside of a house. There's a locked up cow in there too, so I can only imagine what they're doing to it. Why can't he just squeeze his way through that fence? Alright, and we're very close to the third one actually. Just straight through here. There's a few things that I want to do in this area too, that we're headed to. So, we'll see how well I do in that. Oh, I forgot he was here. Woohoo! Looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. The door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Bombs. And it involves this little chicken. But not right now. First, beans. Chop, chop, chop. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about it? 10 rupees for one piece. Yes. You got a magic bean. Find a suitable spot for a garden and plant it with seed. Then wait for something fun to happen. On the select item screen, yeah. Okay, we know how to do that. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's grab our bean. Let's grab our bean. And a little sprout comes up. Let's buy a few more. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? Well, they're not that popular yet. How about it? 20 rupees for one piece? You just sold me one for 10, but sure, let's go ahead. You got a magic bean. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? They are getting to be quite popular. 30 rupees for one piece? How about it? You just... You know what? Fine, sure. 30 rupees for a bean. I'll do that. You got a magic bean. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. Soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? They're all the rage. 40 rupees for one piece. Dude. You're getting kind of out of hand with this business you got going on. But sure, let's go ahead and get one. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Alright, chicken. We have a little chicken buddy here. We've got to carry him a very long distance without losing him. I need to change my shield because those guys are going to be a pain with turtle mode over here. How he changed the shield while holding a chicken is beyond me, but I'm not gonna complain. So over here is heart piece that we need the chicken for. I believe this is an early heart piece, because I think before we were supposed to actually use not the chicken. We're using the chicken for something else too. We're supposed to use the magic bean for it, but with the chicken, we can kind of skip it somewhat. And okay, I think we're good. We just have to not mess this up at all. So if we mess this up, we gotta redo that entire thing. Because over here, if I remember the place, I don't remember if it's up there or down here. We're gonna try it from up there first. It seems safer. But you saw it already. There's another heart piece. We can glide to it. And again, I believe this is another early heart piece. We're supposed to use the magic bean for that, but with the chicken, we're just able to skip it. And I hear scurrying. Well, I was about to say I heard scurrying because of this guy. But he decided to hurt me before I hurt him. Another gold Skulltula. And the owl told us that we needed to play something with the royal family, and we all know what that is. So it's a lullaby. Zora's Domain. Big ol' fish. King Zora. Oh my dear sweet Princess Ruto. Where has she gone? I'm so worried. Now, I forget what I have to do first here. I think I have to come over here to do this little mini game. To dive deeper. Oh. Well, I'm glad I still had 20 rupees. And... oh, we made $5. So that's good. We didn't... did he just tell me to climb all the way back? Okay. Get our prize. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper underwater. You got the silver scale. That will come in handy later. But we don't want to jump down because we want to do something else. Just like we did in Goron City. We want to get our torch. The stick. Light that one. Then we got little ones that we gotta light along the way. That one. And we gotta be careful coming through the water. these two behind the waterfall. And I'm missing one. Of course I'm missing one. So let's try that again. Take this torch. Gotta be quick with it. Or not. Am I doing something wrong here? There are only 4 torches, correct? Well, let's just ignore that. There's supposed to be a chest that appears, but I must be doing something wrong. But with that silver scale, we can dive deeper and go into this hole. It is a shortcut to Lake Hylia, a new area. And there's a bottle down here. Put something inside and press C to use it. Well, there's something already inside. Let's go ahead and come out of here. Go this way. Because we will need a fish. And there are fish over here. Actually, yeah, we'll use this. Might be quicker. Light. Drink it again. And you got a fish. We do not want to show him the fish. We want to... Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. So Lord Jabu Jabu's a fish? The evidence seems clear, of course. You'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. The sound is amazing. Nintendo was cooking when they made this scene. Best 20 seconds in the entire game. Alright. We have our fish in hand. We need to save Princess Ruto. She is inside of a fish, presumably, because of Ganondorf. And it is very, very quiet. And there's a giant fish. So we have to give him an offering. Fish eat fish. Which I guess Ruto is a fish, so I guess it makes sense. Fish eat fish. Exactly, fish eat fish. Ruto is a fish. Makes sense. See? Fish eat fish. Jabu Jabu. Link's not a fish. Okay. Jabu Jabu. Why are your teeth doing that? They're pulsating. I don't think teeth are supposed to do that. I'm getting attacked by Octoroks. What? The bubble. What are you? Shabomb. Try to cut it, it will bounce off your blade. Really? But it's a blade. Okay, I guess it pops. That makes sense. It's a bubble. Okay, those guys electrocute me. Now I'm gonna say a hot take here. For those who have already played and beaten Ocarina of Time, I find this dungeon, just in general, harder than the water temple later on. I've always got lost playing this one, while I've never really got lost in the water temple. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care. That sounds like a kid's attitude. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you, get out of here, understand? Well, I'm not even supposed to be here, really. Jabu Jabu just ate me. You shouldn't even be here either. You just fell down a hole, I think. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but... I'm not gonna question how old you were when you started going inside of a fish, but okay. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. Yeah, obviously. On top of that, my precious stone was, but that's none of your business. Anyway, you, go home now. Understand? No. You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. Alright. So with that, let's go through here. Avoid all the bubbles. I said avoid all the bubbles. Alright. Give me 1 second. Okay. Throw her up there. Defeat these little flying sharks. That's what I always saw they were little sharks. Attack this bubble. Okay. Can't reach up there, so I guess I have to hit the button. Hit the little whatever that is up on there. Get hit by a bubble. Avoid all of these holes. Watch out for that, apparently. Here's where I got lost. I always got confused where to go. think I want to go this way. Switch. It doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. There we go. Does he drop stuff? No? Okay. See if I can. Okay, I think I have enough, as long as I don't miss. Cool. You found the boomerang. On the select item screen, you can set it to any of those. I don't know if I can defeat these. I can. Oh yeah, I need. I forgot she always leaves half the time if you leave her alone for so long. Set her on that switch. Attack whatever this thing is. And that got defeated. And I got another chest. Got the map. Now with that being defeated, one of these other rooms should be opened now. And it is this one. Defeated all the bubbles. I need those seeds. Man. There we go. Central room should be open now. Past all these little electric eel looking things. There we go. Now we have to go back to the main room. Past the electric eels. It should be this one over here. Zeldas back to back. That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home, right now. Yeah, what is this, an octopus? Nope. It's just a giant Octorok. This guy always caused me troubles. But surprisingly, he was pretty easy this time around. Let's go up here. Jabu Jabu has some very odd organs and insides. He has gelatinous cubes inside of him. He's got Octoroks. I mean, it makes sense. He eats fish, but it's all very strange. He's got 3 layers to him, even though he's not 3 layers thick. Unless he just has a very low-hanging belly. Right, like, gelatinous cubes, boxes, electric eels, sharks. Jellyfish. Spiders. Alive spiders. Not even gonna include me. He shouldn't even have eaten me. I hear a Skulltula. There it is. Maybe. almost done with this dungeon. Very quick. Glass, I think. Dude shouldn't even be alive. At the same time, I probably shouldn't be alive. Link shouldn't be. With how many times I almost got squished by Gorons and ate by fish, shocked by eels. But we're at the boss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to die here. If I can't attack him. I don't know why I can't attack him. Health. There we go. There we go. I forgot you had to defeat all the little jellyfish guys. But the boss is completed. Allowing us to get the last spiritual stone. our third heart container, which we definitely needed. And she looks very embarrassed. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. Well then. I was just lonely. That's all. Just a little. Aww. And she giggled at me. Link, I would be worried if I were you. You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would. Anyway, just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water? Zora's sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me, and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright, I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Link, I would definitely be worried if I were you. You do not want to marry a fish. Especially coming from a fish eating that fish and eating you. But at least you got the third sapphire. You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. He'll find out eventually. Alright. So back here... I think it's back here. Should be. If I get my bombs. Cave. And in this cave is another Great Fairies fountain. I never understood if those were scars on her or if they were vines. In the 3DS remake, they're vines, but in the 64 version, it just looks like she got burn scars all over her. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. You got Aurora's Wind. This is warp magic you can use with C. Warp when you are in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use it, use the magic. You will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time, or warp to that point. This will come very in handy in the next temple. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright. And with that, we can go back to see Zelda. to Zora's domain. I do not want to talk to that. I do not want to talk to that. Alright. Gather up on some rupees on the way. And get hit by an Octorok on the way. Ooh. A couple blue rupees there. Back to the castle. How are you guys doing today? See Cameron's in chat. Cutscene. How are you doing? There's Zelda. And Impa. It's Link's dream. Coming to fruition. Arg, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Don't do it. He did it. Heh. 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 You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. And he got knocked out. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? A bald man with a giant crystal on his head? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Well, that can't be good. You shouldn't have done it, Link. Right. Pick up what Zelda got, maybe. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure with Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina in this melody. You played the Song of Time. You've learned the Song of Time. Now Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Alright, Link. What damage was caused? They're still playing music. Absolutely nothing changed. Let's talk to someone. I might have seen a cute little girl around here. Maybe she went to the castle? Who knows? That must have been talking about Malon. I have a feeling something terrible is going to happen. Maybe I should leave town soon. Well, at least you're aware of current events. The one riding on the white horse holding the little girl, wasn't that a legendary Sheikah? Well, they're at least aware of stuff. No, not much damage has happened. Hey, what? What's wrong with loitering around all day? Huh, kid? A drunk soldier? Ung, are you the boy from the forest? I've finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give you something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. Oh. He's not moving anymore. Okay. Maybe some damage is done. I think he died. I think we gotta hurry. Temple of Time. Okay. Stand up to the altar. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Okay. What are you eating, Cameron? Door of Time opened. Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. And with that, before I pull the sword, I'm going to head to the restroom and be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's go ahead and pull the sword. Yahaha, excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owed it all to you, kid. Link. Wake up. Link, the chosen one. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Oh my god, I'm hideous. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years, and now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the Sage Seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and the power of the other sages in their might to your own. You receive the Light Medallion. Rauru, the Sages, adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. And we're back. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Mysterious person. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical master sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I am saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Alright, to Kakariko Village. Death Mountain does not look pretty right now. And there are re-deads everywhere. We need to get out of here. Well, Hyrule Castletown changed a lot. Hyrule Field, however, not so much. How many Skulltulas do I have? 17? Not quite enough. So when we come back here a few more times, we will go to the Skulltula house, I think. Hehehe. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I am confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Dead, Dompe. time of this race was 1 minute and 6 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? Yes, it is. Right, there is a heart piece over there. Got another heart piece. Let's talk to this guy. Grr. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grr. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Okay, you say the same thing. What? You've got an ocarina. What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. You've learned the Song of Storms. That song will come in handy later. Get me off this crazy thing. Yep, thank you. Alright. Now to... Just gotta go back to Kokiri Forest. Navi, I am ignoring you. I don't like it when you say hey. You know this. Okay. There was a place back in Lost Woods that was very useful. Oh gosh, Kokiri Forest does not look any worse. Music's still cheery though. Right. Left. Right. Ow. What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Sorry I would never let anybody go through here. What was Saria's song again? Okay. I'm never going to remember the patterns of these songs, I feel like. That melody! Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Yeah, Mido, I hate you too, don't worry. Straight. Straight. Left. And right. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Once your view is set, hold down Z to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting. Alright, so I need my hook shot. There we go. Oh my gosh. These moblins are going to drive me insane. There's one down. There's another one here. Nope. Okay, cool. One big one. Alright. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Link, I'll see you again. He definitely has Deku Nuts on him. Alright. Too far away. Probably too far away. There we go. And now we've entered the Forest Temple. And now we got some Wolfos to defeat. There's one down. Probably got about 15 more minutes and I'll be ending stream here soon. So we'll see how far we can get into the temple before I get off. There is a gold Skulltula up there. Do not want to miss him. Okay. Got a gold Skulltula. And I do not want to miss this chest either. Or I will be coming back here. Later. Wrong button. key. Sculptula, kill. Now we're in the main room. Got 4 Poes, and they stole the fire. They locked the entrance. Okay. Key to enter that. So first we'll go straight. Kill this Sculptula. Kill the bubble. Those are actual bubbles, not the bubbles in Jabu Jabu. Makes no sense. And we want Deku Nuts, because they stun these guys. And the Stalfos are defeated. We got another key. That room is done. Can't remember if there was. There was. Can't do anything with that. These guys. just hope I miss him, because I cannot hit him. Go through here. Got a big chest. And we got the map. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location flashing in the room. Okay. That lowered that. I hear a sculptula. I also see a chest. There we go. And this should be another key. It is another key. And we are out the well on the other side. On the left side. So those two rooms are done. I believe that went back to that main front room. The only other direction that we can go is up here. Use one of our keys. There are arrows painted on the floor. Very observant, Navi. It's not like I could have seen those myself. as far as that can go. We go around here. Push it this way. Got some more arrows. Pull it as far as we can. I wanted to go back up here. Because I had to push that red block around. There's the ladder. Yeah, there's a ladder somewhere. Just had to look for it. Okay. That goes that far. Okay. There's that. Defeat these bubbles. Use one of my keys to go through here. And this corridor is all twisted. Again, Navi, you're very observant. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. She is, of course, referring to wall masters. Oh, there's a Poe. And there's another Poe. We have no way of defeating him, or, well, actually her. They're Poe sisters. No way of defeating her yet. We got more. Two Stalfos with one spin attack. Alright, got the fairy bow. Finally got bow and arrows, which will be adult Link's equivalent to young Link's slingshot, basically. And we gotta keep following these little symbols above the doors. So let's get our bow. Defeat that one. Defeat that one. There's one Poe. We gotta chase after her. Shoot her with a bow and arrow. There we go. Got the compass. This is where we just came from? Yeah, this is where we just came from. So we have to get the other Poe. Shoot that painting. Shoot that painting. And shoot that painting. So far we've got one Poe. We're about to get a second one and we'll be halfway done with this temple. Second one. Second flame is lit, and we get our chest. Get a key. So let's go back up. Actually, it goes down here. Because we already came from that way. Lots of money from him. I'm missing a chest somewhere. So we have to backtrack. Where's that room? There it is. Bundle of arrows. Okay, let's double check the map. I need... I think we need that key up there. Let's go and go up there. Actually, no. It's not that one. Shoot that eye to unlock that door. So I can go back through the right courtyard. Well, I think I need something from outside of this temple. And I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours. So I might go ahead and stream here and finish this temple tomorrow. So let's go ahead and set up a warp point at the beginning here, so that it's easy to get back. And then we'll end stream. How far are we into the game? Let me go to my equipment and quest status. So we have about, once we finish this temple, we have 4 more left. The goal so far for tomorrow is to finish the Forest Temple and potentially finish the Fire and Water if we get far enough. The overall goal is to finish the game next week. So we're not too far, really. There's a lot of stuff in between that we have to do. Like I said, I think there's an item that I need before I was supposed to enter this temple. So just in case, I'm going to get it tomorrow during stream. Because like I said, we're pushing at 3 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here and come back in tomorrow. So let me go ahead and save and leave the game. So, like I said, we're gonna call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be streaming tomorrow around 6 again, like we did yesterday. So, thanks for watching.